Well, hello everyone. Welcome to Redneck Ways. How you all doing today? Hope everybody's set fine and dandy. Not doing too awful bad here in old Kentucky. It is Saturday afternoon. It is 2 o'clock in the PM, and it is about, I say 32 degrees outside. It is pretty cold, and we got a little bit of sleet and snow last night. So there's a little snow on the ground. And actually, it's more ice than snow. So, but we're back, and we're going to be working a little bit on the 1933 Montgomery Ward airline radio. It's a battery farm set, and the actual wiring has got me puzzled. So later on in the video, we'll go over it, and maybe when you guys out there have maybe put one of these back together and understand the wiring. So what we're going to pretty much just do on this video, guys, is clean. This radio is filthy dirty. Actually, it's nasty, and it don't smell though. That's one good thing. There's no bad odors coming from it, but it's just really dirty, dusty, and all that. And back in the 30s and stuff, there were a lot of diseases and stuff. So it's hard telling what's sitting on this thing. So we're going to take precautions when we clean it. We're going to wear gloves and a mask. And we're just going to try to get it cleaned up. And that way, when you touch it, it don't make your hands feel gritty. There's nothing worse on working on something and your hands just get nasty. So that's pretty much what we're going to do. We're going to fix that little hat where it broke off. We're going to get that glued back on. We're going to try to get that all back in, back where it goes and stuff. The tube is ordered. Actually, I got a message this morning. It's already been shipped. So they really got on the ball, so we'll probably have our tube within probably next weekend, I would say, maybe a little earlier. So there is a lot of stuff we got to do anyway before the tube comes in. The filaments is pretty easy to figure out how to wire. There's only 2 wires, of course, for that, but like I said, we'll go through the wiring right here in a second. So that's be what we'll start out on. So let me get you guys up on Sky Vision, get some room, and we'll get into the video. Alrighty, guys. We are back. Hope everybody's having a terrific weekend. It's been pretty good here. Cold. Ain't much you can do outside, but it's the weather here in Kentucky, at least the part of Kentucky I'm living in, has been fooling everybody. We've had beautiful weather for the last probably 2 weeks. Now it's turned off cold. I mean, it went from, I think, about 55, 60 day before yesterday, down to about 29, 30 degrees now. So, big difference. So, it's a wake-up call. The winter ain't over. We've actually had it where I work at a feed mill, but we sell grass seed and fertilizer also. And the warm weather has tricked a lot of people, and they have been coming down buying grass seed and fertilizer and stuff, and I hope they just kept it in their garage and they didn't put it out yet, because the only thing they're going to be doing is feeding the birds at this point. The birds will eat all that grass seed up, and grass seed is not cheap, guys. So hopefully here soon. The groundhog did not see his shadow, so I guess that's a good sign that spring is going to be early. So at least we got that. But right now it's freezing cold outside, so we're just going to make the best of it and work on the radio, which is one of my favorite pastimes anyway. But I hope you guys are finding something to do. If you're in cold weather, I know you can get cabin fever. It's about the time for it right here at February. In the middle of February, cabin fever likes to sneak up on us. And that's never good. So I hope you guys are finding things to do. If anything, a puzzle, work a puzzle, or Heck, color in a coloring book. Anything to keep these moving. Keeps time clicking on. Alrighty. I don't know how I got on that, but let's get cleaning, guys. And I'm not really looking forward to it because, like I said, it was nasty. Before we go, like I said, on with the video, I'm cleaning this thing. Let me get my glasses. Let's go over this wiring. I've been sitting here studying on it here a little while ago. And it's really confusing to me on just two wires, really. Let me zoom you guys way in here. Alright. Now, on this here, is that the part? Yeah, well, it's all part. All of it. I guess I should say, oh, it's confusing. All but a couple wires. Of course, these two wires here, guys, that's easy. That's the antenna and a ground. Easy peasy, that's done. We know what that is. Now over here on this high voltage, it's kind of got me kind of confused. And if anybody out there knows what this answer is to this question I'm getting ready to ask, please jot it down in the comments. Now this is the B+. This one here says B+ 135. So I'm taking that's 135 volts. And then, of course, the black wire is the B-, so that's our ground. So I'm good. I know what's going on there. Here's where the confusion came in. This one says B+ 67.5. So I'm taking that 67.5 volts. What I'm confused on, there's only 3 wires. There's 2 that's positive, and there's 1 that's just a ground. So I don't understand. There would have to be 2 different batteries. There would have to be a battery for the 137. Is that what I said? Let me see. What was it? What was that voltage? Okay. You would think there would have to be a battery for the 135 volts, and then a separate battery for the 67.5 volts. But there's only 3 wires, and the way this would have plugged in, which is broke right now, but this went in, if it was all together, it'd be hooked in something like that, and that would plug into just 1 battery. So I don't understand how you're getting 2 different voltages out of 1 battery. That's where I'm stumped at, guys. And it's the same on the C voltage. The oh, where's it at? Here, this is for the filaments. This is the A voltage, and it's easy. Like I said, easy peasy. You got your negative and positive, probably about 3 volts. So that one's easy. We know that one. But like here on the C voltage, you have, this is even more confusing to me. You got a C-, and it says 6. All right. And then this other wire over here, right beside of it, says C-, 9. So is that 9 volts? And then 6 volts for that, and that's the negative. So there's 2 negatives on this side. And then this one looks like the wire came off, but let me find it. Right here's the wire. And then this other part of the C is also a C- at 22.5 volts. So we have 3 negatives here for the C-. So that's got me confused. So I really, if anybody out there knows about this and hooked this up, I've hooked quite a few of these up, but I haven't came with this. I haven't never experienced this. So like right here, C-, 22.5 volts. You have C-, 9. And then the other wire, you have C-, 6. So I'm really confused about that, guys. And if you know any links on the internet or anything that would explain it, I would really appreciate it. Just put it in the comments for me, because I need to figure this out before that tube comes in so we can get this thing wired up. But yeah, I hope I explained that good enough where you can understand. It's a little bit different wiring that I'm used to. So yeah. So let's get all these wires together. Get them fixed up. I don't think I've worked on a radio with C minus. And this big old thick wire that someone had put on here, I don't understand why that's there. I would have thought that that C minus 6.5 volts, whatever it said, should have been here. So we're going to take it out. It's just a stiff wire. It's really stiff. It's like a coat hanger. But we'll get her figured out. It's just a little, you know, little something that's got me stumped right now. So now, guys, what we're going to do is we're going to try to clean this thing. So let me get the paper towels. We'll clean the tubes first. Let's get them shined up. Because there's going to be a lot of cleaning on this old girl. We'll go ahead and we'll get this one cleaned. We'll get this good and clean. Oh, that came good and clean. It's a little loose down here, but I think it'll be alright. And that's a 34. Which I need. I don't have my masking tape out here. Both of these are 34s. And they're all marked. That's one good thing. Let me see if you all can see everything. I see. Yeah. One good thing, they've got all these marked down here, 34 and 34. And that's a REG, which I don't really know what they... I don't know if that's like a resurrection tube or what. I know this one, the one that's bad, that we're waiting for, that's a triode tube. But I don't know what the REG stands for. Sorry guys, I was out of camera. Let's get this nice and clean. Now this one says 34 down here on the base. I don't know if this one does. This is a Philco. This has got a different types of tubes in it. This is a Philco. This one's a RCA. This one's the bad one, so we're not even going to mess with that one. We're not even going to clean that one. This is that REG, whatever that means. On the bulb it says 6AA. And it says Ward Super Airlines. So this must be the original tube. I wish all the radios were this easy. I mean, all the parts was this easy to clean like the tubes are. Because they clean up easy and they always look beautiful. This one here concerns me a little bit too because it's loose down here on the base. Actually, I just tightened it up. I don't think it'll hurt it. got this one. All nice and clean. And that one is the Night Air 61. It says 61 on it, or 19. 19 is what it is. It says a J9R. $32. I'll just lay them out here like this, and I don't know how to put them back in. That's what my concern is forgetting where they go, because they're not marked. Some of them aren't marked on the tube. Man, this one's in there so tight. There we go. And this one's the 32. All right, there's that. So they go boom, 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 boom. So let me get a place to put those. And actually, I want to try to get a little music going too. All right, guys, we're back. So the next thing, guys, we're going to do, turns down a little bit, is we're going to fix this broken hat. And I've got to get that thing out of there. Are we recording? Yes, we are recording. So we've got to get this hat out of this little thing here. And it is jammed up in there. There we go. Now we've got to glue that back on top of the tube. And that would be, which one was that? That was the 32. All right. It was this one. See, it has a little wire, and that's got to touch up in top of here. See that little pivot point, a little point. This has got to go up in like that. So we've got to get that glued. So I need to sand a little bit inside there and rough that up, so my JB weld will have something to attach to. All right. That should be good enough. I hope my JB well, which is the cheap stuff, isn't bad because I left it out in the garage. I mean, it's warmed. I warmed it up by the heater, so I got it back warm. But it did get cold, so I don't know if it. I hope it's still good. Just need a little bit. Probably made too much. Mix this up. Put a little bit more of the activator in it. Alrighty, now I need to get down in here, make sure that's good and clean where that wire's gonna touch. And that's good. I need to straighten that out. Dry fit it, see if it's going to work. Alright, I think it's going to. So now we just need to fill this thing up with this epoxy. This is the first one, guys, I've ever done, so I've seen it done. Hopefully stick this wire through it and it goes to the top. It's a little crooked. I think I put too much on it. That's what I'm worried about. because that wire has to touch metal. So let's try it again. Let's clean this out. Make sure that metal's good cleaned out. I'm just worried about getting good contact. Really, there's no way really, I guess, to know if till you hook it up. I'm gonna put the epoxy here. So it don't smush down in the hole. And clean the tip of that wire off. And now we'll smush this up in there. There. I feel more confident on that. I guess if it doesn't work, we can always take it back off and do it again. But I can hear it touching up there. Alright, there we go, guys. We'll set that aside and let that dry. And hopefully it makes good contact. So, next what we need to do is, I'm going to clean that dial. And get that, whatever that is, blood or whatever. And we're going to get a pair of gloves on. We're going to put a pair of gloves on, guys, because we're going to be cleaning on this. And I'm going to wear a dust mask when we start dusting this thing off. So I'm going to spray some cleaner here and get whatever that is off. And you gotta be very careful because these letters can come off. You kind of want to use a test spot. That's going to have to be scrubbed. But yeah, I should have showed you and just done a test spot on that and made sure my letters and numbers wouldn't have came off. I got lucky. I'm going to have to take a scrub on this. I don't know what this is. This is just dish soap. Whatever it is does not want to come off. I don't know what it is. It definitely does look like dry blood. Only thing I know, it is not coming off. A little bit came off, but not much. Ah, not my soap. Ah. We got it right in time for it made a huge mess. I'm just glad I didn't have anything electric on. That's all soap. Look at that. That old bench needed cleaned anyway. Alright. Back to what we was doing. Let's wipe this off. I wish that would have came off, guys. That's as good as it's going to get. Alright. Let's see if we can get this cleaned up a little bit. The chassis on the top. I don't know how much it'll come clean. I don't know where my little brush, there it is. Let me get my dust mask on. I hate wearing this dust mask because it makes my glasses fog up. Alright. Let's add us a little, get some soap water here going. Try not to spill this. Wish this toothbrush is a little stiffer. Hold on, guys. It has got water on my record player. Alright. I'm making messes. Alrighty, guys. I had to cut it. I had to go back to the video and edit it and cut a lot because I'm having a hard time uploading this video. And I just was doing a bunch of cleaning anyway. But we got her cleaned. And she looks a lot better than what she did. I got all that crud, everything off. So we got it all cleaned up. Y'all didn't miss anything, just a bunch of washing, wiping off this stuff. And what we're going to do in the next video, guys, we're going to get all this glued up. We'll get all this glued back, get everything back good and stable. And we'll take the speaker out, get that old grill cloth out, and probably put some stripper on it. Get this old stain off of it. I think this is a dark walnut, I think, because I got to find out, because I want to put it back just like it was. Here's the inside. Got it nice and clean. Hold on, I got a ground wire hooked up here. We got the inside nice and cleaned out. We used some Murphy oil soap and got it all wiped out and cleaned, and it smells really good inside. I'm gonna have to come up with these things. I need to come up with something, because these are just gone. They look horrible. So I've got to come up with some kind of spacers. So, like I said, guys, y'all didn't miss anything. I had to cut this short. I hope I can get this uploaded. If not, we'll just have to start over, I guess. So, alright, guys, thank y'all so much for watching. Y'all be safe. And until next time, guys, I'll see you right here at Redneck Ways. Bye, guys.